Hello and welcome to Statistics. In this video, I'm going to talk about what you care most about more than anything else. Is number one, how to save time in this course, and number two, how you can earn the very best grade for this course. Okay, so the most important thing that you know for earning the best grade for this course is that the homework is required. And you can see, and I recommend going to the actual syllabus so that you have the due dates, but the homework must be completed to 100% mastery. That means you keep doing problems until you reach 100% mastery. Even if you get some of them wrong, you can keep working on those problems until you reach 100% mastery. And the reason for that is because 100% attendance is required for this course, and because it's an online course, we measure attendance not by actually coming to class, but by working on the homework. And so if you do have problems that you work that you get incorrectly, it will tell you how to work the problem correctly right there in our Newton homework system. But if you are still struggling and can't get the problem after using all of your resources, and there's a separate video for all of those wonderful top tools that will help you out. After you've done that, then you can message me and ask me, or you can message your group mates on the homework, not on the quizzes, and of course not on the exams, but on the homework. Feel free to message your group mates or to message me and ask, how do I work this problem? And I've got really good ideas about how to work that quickly on the calculator, and that's mentioned in the top tools. Also, you can avoid financial aid issues, financial aid hassles. So if a student doesn't complete one homework assignment, then immediately that student should reach out to me and say, hey, I wasn't able to get to 100% before the due date, and we will discuss it. And I will work with you on one homework assignment. Let me emphasize that one. I will work with you on one homework assignment to make sure you reach 100% mastery. But after that one assignment, you will be expected to get 100% mastery for sure. And if you don't get 100% mastery, then I am required to report any attendance issues to financial aid, and financial aid is going to not pay for the course if you're not attending, or it won't pay for the full course if you're not attending the course. So be sure to stay right on top of that homework. That is the most important thing. The second and equally most important thing is to complete the homework honestly. Now, while it's true that I may not be able to tell every single time when you've not completed the homework honestly in Newton, the course is built on the exams, and the exams are 80% of the grade for the course. They are amazingly like the homework and amazingly like the quizzes. So if you've worked the homework honestly and you understand how to work every single problem, and you've worked the quizzes honestly and you understand how to work every single problem, then you will do amazingly well on the 80% of the course that is the two in-person proctored exams, where you have to go in person to take the exams. And you can take them with me if you're local, but there are official college testing centers all throughout the United States and abroad that you can take the exams with if you aren't local. So be sure absolutely to get 100% honest homework mastery. That is by far the key to passing this course. To help you in that regard, to build you up, to make you ready to complete the homework, to help you complete the homework faster, and to help you retain what you've learned from the homework onto those very, very, very important exams, I absolutely wholeheartedly recommend this approach. Number one, print your lecture notes for each homework. Before each homework, there's a lecture video and there are lecture notes that go with every single homework. And so print those and then watch the lecture videos and take notes on top of those lecture notes that you've printed out. Just write your own notes as I write on the screen or as I show you different things and I say different things. Take note of the things that you think will be important. Use the calculator as you're watching the videos. So if you need to pause, you can pause. But as I'm using the calculator on the screen in those videos, you use the TI-84 calculator that's required for this course. You use it as well because that will teach you how to use the calculator. And let me tell you that you can increase your course grade easily by 2 or 3 letter grades. Easily by 2 or 3 letter grades by learning how to use the calculator. You can also cut your homework time in half by learning how to use this calculator. So that's why these lecture videos are so important, to print your lecture notes and watch the videos and take notes and learn how to use the calculator while you're watching these videos, and that will help you in the homework, that will help you in the quizzes, and it will especially help you. I can tell the difference between those who do and those who don't for sure on these 2 exams that are 80% of your grade for the course. And then of course we want to complete the homework to 100% mastery so that we don't have to miss an absence and miss out on the opportunity to pass the course. And again, please reach out to me if you've used all of those top tools from the top tools video and are still struggling. Absolutely reach out to me or to your group mates if you feel more comfortable reaching out to your group mates. And then the last 2 pieces of general advice that I'll give for the homework and mastering the homework and the quizzes is to take practice quizzes before the real quiz and to take practice exams before the real exams, because these will help boost your knowledge and your scores on these. And that's of course going to be extremely important when we're talking about the exams. And there are group projects as well. 10% of the grade comes from the group projects, and then there's a small percentage of the grade that will come from an individual project as well. All 3 of these assignments will use data that you gather yourself, and that's described in the pre-project summary that's linked to in D2L. But I wanted to mention this because your project grades that are 10% of the course are going to depend largely on what kind of groups you get. So you want to choose the best group, and the best group is going to go quickly. The first day of the course, the best groups get formed. So that's when you want to form your group, is the very first day of the course, and you'll email me those who have agreed to group with you. So the way that you get a good group is you go into D2L once D2L is opened, and you post in the class introductions thread, and it also says find a group because that's the way you're going to find a group. If that doesn't work, or if you see some introductions and you want to reach out to them, but you want a quick response, the secret there is to use Remind. And Remind is really a good secret for the homework too, because I will send out remind messages for every single homework that's due. I'll send out one to tell you when to get started and link to the video, and I'll send out a second one on the day that it's due, although I recommend starting before the day it's due, but I'll send out a second one on the day that it's due, so that you will be sure not to miss any of these homework messages. So that Remind app that I texted everyone, and that's in the welcome email, the link to it's called Remind with a capital R. That will send you alerts, and you can use Remind to go and message other people. I would recommend going to the website remind.com and logging in with your login to message other people, although I believe you can do that on the app as well. You can select individuals to message, and you'll be able to message them, and they'll get that alert instantly, and so they can instantly message you back. And that makes for quicker collaboration if you don't want to wait for them to respond in class introductions. And so those are the group projects. And as a last reminder, the most important points for the course are going to be on the exams. That's 80% of the course grade. But if you've done your homework honestly and with mastery and with understanding, by following all of the advice in this video and by using your top tools in the top tools video, then you'll already be well prepared. But the additional preparation to work on the practice exams, absolutely critical. And to have the proper amount of time to do those, I really recommend working ahead. I also recommend working ahead on the homework in general, because you want to make sure that you reach 100% mastery. That's like very critically important. So reach out to me via Remind or via text or via email, preferably outside of D2L because I respond to that quicker. I will eventually respond to D2L email though. So reach out to me if you have any questions. And I am rooting for you to do extremely well in this course. Thank you.